Hi, Aries. Welcome to your end of May 2022 General Tarot Update. I don't know why these cards are flipping over like that. I'm leaving it there, you guys. I was thinking, okay, I know what I'm going to call this reading, Hoochie Mama vibes. No, I'm just kidding. Well, not really. I might call it like that for clickbait. I'm not above clickbait. The heart of the matter is the Empress card. And actually, I did draw this in the upright position. So usually like a woman who uses her sexuality to manipulate people, that would be more of the reverse position. But this is a card also of motherhood and of creativity and abundance, but it's a divine feminine. So the 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 sign of Aries is a masculine sign. So sometimes Aries women who happen to be heterosexual, because this is the dynamic of the male-female relationship that I'm referring to. I don't know about younger women though. That's a whole other can of worms. But I'm saying traditionally, the Aries woman is going to be more aggressive or assertive, and less demure, less passive, holding back and holding her tongue. She'll be more blunt, straightforward. That's what fire signs are like. And yet that divine feminine can be quite left in the dust and be imbalanced, therefore. This is an important point to make. We all have male and female energy. This has nothing to do with gender, with the, 99 genders. This is about the embracing your feminine side. And for an Aries woman, it means that you're not always trying to pursue something. This is also true for Venus in Aries, which tends to be very in love with that kind of the thrill of the chase. So even a female Aries can be very aggressive in pursuing a particular partner. And you might have your son, that's the funny thing. Somebody could have their son in Cancer and have Mars in Aries or Venus in Aries and be quite forward in terms of their relationships. They might be kind of shy in other areas, but then they really come out in that area. And for the males, this is so important, because Aries also gets accused of being quite insensitive. And part of this is that warrior energy. Well, the Empress is the Earth Mother, so it's very grounded, but it's also very about harmony and peace. This card is connected to Venus, so the two signs that it's connected to are Taurus and Libra. But they are, because Venus is about harmony, it's the opposite of the warrior energy, which is like always fighting some battle. And sometimes you have to be more passive, allow things to come to you instead of always trying to seek them out. But it can be a card of just love, and motherhood. In the past position, you have the 9 of Wands. So this is like setting boundaries, setting some kind of or even putting up a wall within yourself. Maybe you have been hurt. And this has been, Aries people have feelings. Not even if you get accused of being insensitive, doesn't mean that you don't have feelings and that you can't be hurt. And it's, if this person is someone that you have dealt with before, I'm getting this theme. I've been getting the Two of Cups, which can be reuniting with somebody. I've been getting the soulmate card. This is a Mercury retrograde. You can hear from somebody in your past. You might have the urge to contact somebody from your past yourself. The past communications come up, and so this is certainly something that you might be tempted to do, or where this person is, tempting you. Again, what I was going to say when I was joking about Hoochie Mom, I was saying, Aries is a sign that, because Mars is your ruler, it's associated with the sex drive. So Aries people tend to be very lusty, and they tend to, when they are meeting someone, you're the first sign. So the immediate reaction to you is like everything. So what is the immediate reaction we have to somebody? It's usually physical appearance, because you can't know somebody's personality by looking at them or talking to them for 2 minutes. So the thing is that it's the most superficial thing. That's the problem. And that gets Aries people into trouble, because they are thinking with their they're not thinking with their head. Well, I'll just leave it at that. And and that can lead you down the wrong road. And so you may the higher message is the Two of Swords, and this is a card of a choice, but as a higher message, it could be a false choice. See the person's blindfold. See the moon, which can represent deception sometimes. The person may think, oh, gee, should I get back together with this person, when there is no way in hell they should be getting back with that person. Or if they are, if they're very confused about whether or not this person is the right person for them, then that's a red flag, because I don't believe you're going to be that indecisive if somebody is truly right for you. The reason that we are indecisive is that there is something seriously not gelling, and therefore we feel that sense of confusion, because there is something that we're attracted to, and we want to make it like that it's okay. And this happens, I think, a lot. And I notice this with astrology, where people are looking for compatibility with someone, but why are they doing that? They would know whether they're compatible with that person. I used to look at that for fun, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about people who are really serious, like, it's like they're bargaining with the universe or something, because they know that they're in a bad relationship, but they can't admit it to themselves or something. And that's just self-deception. And so that's how I see that Two of Swords, really, What crosses you is the Queen of Swords. And this is a very interesting thing, because this can be, even like a mother or a mother figure, like a stepmother, who is very negative, very cutting and critical. And that person may have instilled in you a lot of self-doubt about yourself. and your ability to make good decisions. Because I read this one time, and I'm going back to that Two of Swords about, what is it called? Second guessing yourself. That really, when you're having a hard time making a decision, it's because you're second guessing yourself. Why do we second guess ourselves? Because we don't trust our own feelings or our own opinions. That is really not good, because we have to believe in ourselves, really. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. And people who can't believe in themselves tend to be very insecure, and that creates a lot of confusion in one's life, and actually, ironically, sometimes making foolish decisions, because the person has like this irrational sense of like, oh yeah, I have to do either this or this. And sometimes, actually what I say when I've done readings for people that are choosing between two different people, so I mean, maybe there's something like that, is that neither one is probably the right one, because you wouldn't be that indifferent. You would tend to have much more you wouldn't be that evenly split between your affection for two people. The whole idea of monogamous love is this idea that we care about that person more than somebody else. I know a polyamorous person would beg to differ, but I'm not polyamorous, and I really do feel that there are some people that we just vibe with more than others. What's coming in is the Ten of Swords. Now, this is a card of betrayal, but it's also the end of a negative cycle. So, with these cards, I mean, this could be something where if somebody's coming back into your life, or you are torn between allowing somebody back into your life, it sounds to me like you're really going to embrace what that person did and what it has meant to you. And you see that the 9, we have the 9 and the 10, and it's like kind of the going from that awareness to, yes, this is finally over with, and putting it to bed, putting it to rest. Because then the final card is the Death card, and it's like the end of something. This is also, by the way, connected to Scorpio, and that lunar eclipse in Scorpio is actually, this is going to be in your 8th house. That's the house that Scorpio rules. So it's very much about the truth coming out, the secrets not being continued to be withheld from you. And that the 10 of Swords can be like, yes, I was betrayed by this person, and I have been kind of putting some kind of a spin on it for whatever reason. I need to wake up. I need to see what really happened, and then I can move on with my life. Because when you let go, and this lunar eclipse really helps you to let go of these kinds of obsessions, sometimes the 8th house can be obsessions, then you feel a sense of freedom, and Aries loves to feel free. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.